Okay, well, here we go, guys. So we are wrapping up Christmas week, as you can tell. Christmas pants. And we are actually getting ready to go to Puerto Rico. So we've got 2 GoPros now. Keenan's got one, I've got one. And we're pretty excited because one of the things we're going to do is go to this place called
Pork Highway.
Pork Highway. So we're going to see what that's about. We've never been to Puerto Rico. We're going to go there for a week, a little bit of vacation, do some snorkeling, see some different things. And like I said, one of the cool things is for us, Pork Highway, and then we're also going to go to a coffee plantation. So see what kind of ag they've got over on the other side. Airplane instructions when you're headed to Puerto Rico, Old San Juan. So here's our traveling buddy from Dallas to San Juan. Luca, been a very good boy. Made a new friend on the trip. Welcome to Puerto Rico, San Juan. There they are. So just arrived in Puerto Rico. We are at the San Juan airport. Actually got our rental for the week and waiting for them to drop off a few things for us. But in the meantime, we're pretty excited about this week because we are actually going to head out to do a few different things. We're going to the Pork Highway, which we first learned about on Bizarre Foods, an episode they did. And since we raise hogs, it's just hopefully going to be a pretty cool week. I met a guy on the plane who said it is very well worth the trip, and so it'll be a neat thing to see what all we learn, and hopefully you guys learn some things too. So we're doing the Pork Highway. We're going to go to Old San Juan just for all the history that's there. And then beyond that, we are going to go to a coffee plantation. So hopefully have some good coffee, learn about some agriculture there, and then learned on the way down here that Puerto Rico is actually rum capital of the world. And I did know this ahead of time, but we're going to go explore and see if we can find this place. Pina colada, one of my favorite mixed drinks of all times, was actually invented here. Supposedly there's like 2 different people who claim they had the first one, but we're going to go to what all the locals say is the first place that was invented, still in business. See about getting a pina colada, which is one of their famous drinks, and see what all we can learn about agriculture in Puerto Rico. Well, guys, how's your first hour in San Juan, Puerto Rico?
We've made it 5 miles.
We've made it 5 miles. Basically, we are, oh, I just missed it, right across the airport at a McDonald's where, unbeknownst to us, we thought they'd speak English, but they speak mainly just Spanish. So we ordered what, 5 things? 6? And we got 3. We decided to pay for the 3, take the 3, and we're still waiting on lawn chairs from an hour and a half ago. All still in good spirits.
For now.
Oh yeah. Cheers.
All right, guys, we finally got our stuff, and we got our McDonald's eaten, and now we're at Amigo, a grocery store. So we've been doing some shopping here, and one thing we got was Cafe Oro, which is locally made here in Puerto Rico, coffee grounds. What else we got?
Well, you see, one of our rules when we're on vacation, especially somewhere where we don't normally go, is we try to buy stuff we can't get at home. Like mango jam. We can't get mango jam at home, but you can in Puerto Rico, so we got it. Let's see, for some snacks, coconut cookies. Can't get that at home. Got them here. Oh, and
You can look over here at the
guava wafers. Yum yum. So we raise cattle and hogs, right? But pork is our specialty. So when we go out, we like to look at the meat counter, and actually we just got charged by Mama to buy some pork chops. So let's get started. Actually, when we were in St. John, one of the U.S. Virgin Islands, they had like some highly marbled, very good pork chops. So we're just gonna look and see what we can find here. Found some fairly decent. They're all thin cut. We generally cut ours thick, like 3/4 of an inch. Well, usually inch or even inch and a half. But pretty decent marbling. Anyway, we're gonna go give them a try.
Okay, so we found some more interesting stuff here. First thing, we got squid and ink sauce. We also got some sardines. Those aren't, you know, real interesting. But then, it looks like we got some calamari, which I assume is the same thing as calamari. Pretty interesting stuff. Okay, so you said we can't get stuff here that we can get at home. So you have shampoo to pick from.
There you go. Awesome. Whole corn. Not sure that's the highest test weight. I thought maybe it was popcorn, but I think it's just regular corn. Anyway, it is. Hold on. Do the math. Do the math.
319 times 56.
So, well, 319
or no, 319
for 4
divided
pounds.
by
So 319 divided by 4
Okay.
is what?
319 divided by 4 equals 79, almost 80 cents a pound.
Times 56.
Times 56 pounds, because there's 56 pounds in a bushel.
Yep. It's gonna be
Equals $44.66 per bushel.
Yeah, close enough. Let's just call it $40 a bushel, but $44 a bushel. That's how you're making money. But that's going to take a lot of little bags.
For reference, at home we sell most of our corn for around $5 a
We'd
bushel.
like to sell it for 7, or 8. But yeah, right now the market's about 5.
All right, here's a couple more things you can't get at home. Chocolate chip cream pies made by Little Debbie, and raisin cream pies made by Little Debbie.
And don't forget,
The only cream pies I've ever seen are oatmeal cream pies.
don't forget your lime potato chips, and everyone loves a Ruffles queso. It's just interesting. We haven't been all around the world. We've only had the opportunity to be a few places, but we've gone to the Caribbean and some other kind of more, you know, those kind of cultures. And most of it's in English, but here in Puerto Rico, it's primarily Spanish, which I just think is cool. So here's milk and it's leche. And we probably ought to get it because we're holding up the line.
All right, we got our groceries.
Hey, there's also...
Now we're getting dinner at Taco Maker. Alrighty here, so from Taco Maker, we got beef tacos, chicken burritos, and here's the pineapple soda. Alright, now for dessert, we got relanitas, which is basically a quesadilla with Nutella in it, and maybe some powdered sugar on the outside. But it looks good.
Okay guys, well, we made it to Puerto Rico and the place we were gonna stay last night. Had supper at the little restaurant called the Taco Maker. It was really very good. Anyway, so just had to show you this. Electricity went off here last night, which we did not expect, but as we're reading, is not completely unusual on the island. So we woke up to no power. We do have water because we're here in kind of a city area, which again, if we were home, we wouldn't have anything because we have our own well. But here we do, so we have water, but that's about it. So we're gonna go out for breakfast. We planned on making our own with that stuff we picked up at the local grocery last night, but you got to check out this view. That's what we woke up to, looking out our bedroom window this morning, and it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. So one of the cool things here, if you can see it, there's coconuts up in the trees. And anyway, Caitlin's boyfriend is promised to climb and get us each one. Oh, here he comes now. There he is. Perfect timing. Anyway, but that's pretty neat. Hopefully maybe we'll get somewhere we can see like some good fresh coconuts. And Caitlin's been down to Belize and had one, you know, broke open, that she actually broke open on the beach. She had a station to do that. And then she got to enjoy some fresh coconut and coconut milk and coconut meat. And she's like, it's not what you buy in the store at home. So that would be fun if we find a place to do that. So this is the actual building that we're staying in while we're here in Puerto Rico. And it's interesting, there's a lot of concrete, some stone, like tile roofs. I mean, there's some wood, but not a lot. And then the metal, they try to cover it or paint it, and there's so much salt water, obviously right by the ocean, but there's so much salt water, as I'll show you here in a second. Even like the locks and latches, they just get all rusted up. Like this was fairly freshly painted, but look at all the rust. It's just the salt water out of the air coming off the ocean. And so, you know, Keenan and I were talking about yesterday, we saw a bunch of look like brand new Kenworth semis up and down the road, and we're thinking that, again, there's just so much salt water and they get all of that on them that they probably rust out, and before you know it, your quarter fenders and other things start falling off. So either run new equipment or constantly working on stuff, but I'd say it'd be very hard to keep things from corroding just in this type of environment. So, since we had no electricity at our condo this morning, we went out for breakfast at a place just around the corner called Panderi. A lot of locals here, and must be really great because, I mean, it is full, constant line. So Keenan got, again, try something we can't get at home, pork and hash. It's pulled pork. It looks like some fried potatoes topped with a fried egg and cilantro. Looks delicious.